So I'm standing here with Stan Joost. Stan Joost?
Yeah, it's actually pronounced correctly in Polish, Just.
Great, and you are producer at CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, that is correct. I'm an art producer, so I manage character artists and cinematic designers.
So, last time at Gamescom we see a trailer also from the Witcher, and right now you have done amazing job. At that time we see nothing happening at all on the horse and so on. There's a little bit of characters, but now we see the big city and everything. Can you tell me more about the work about the city and the environment?
Yeah, well, the city itself has been inspired by medieval Amsterdam. It's like very, very big. In terms of our focus test, for example, when they compared the Flotsam known from The Witcher 2 and Novigrad, it's like way bigger. It's like our districts are now bigger than the previous cities in the previous games. And now if you talk about the world itself, it's divided into three main regions. We call them hubs. It's islands of Skellige, Nordic-looking, Celtic style, based on those kind of myths and legends. There is no man's land, a war-ravaged territory, because it's on the verges of two countries right now, since the Nilfgaard is invading the north. And there is Novigrad, a fancy-looking city with all the, all the latest and the greatest. That's actually my favorite thing to do. To walk around the city, just encounter different characters, known from the previous parts and known from the books themselves.
So from previous also we heard that you can go fishing and you can do this stuff. Can you do more about that in the city? What more can we expect from the ordinary city life?
Well, it's a living world, and we actually have dedicated teams that try to deliver the sense of believability in this game in terms of regular stuff like doing the exploration in this game. Like now we can do the horse riding, boat sailing, and there are also minor quests related to that. So like boat races and horse races is a part of life. And apart from fist fights, no QTEs this time, but fist fights, games within the city. For example, gambling is also was apparent in the previous titles, and it's still here. So all of those encounters related to the exploration of the open world gives you a really, really rich experience.
And we saw also a bit about climbing and jumping, and there was not pointed out that clearly that you can climb here or you can go here, but it's a really good thing, and you made it really great in the game. Tell me more about this way to exploration.
Well, the exploration itself is helping in regards of, for example, hunting a specific type of monster. So for you, if you know that the harpies are having nests on the top of the mountain, you need to climb up in order to slay them and get the ingredients from their bodies, for example. So by using that, we're using climbing, but also using diving and exploring the depths of the seas, you will be able to encounter monsters not visible on the ground level.
The story mode in the game is really changing what you are doing. We saw some lines here that if you do this, you have effect on your gameplay later on. So how you work with that?
Definitely, it's a trademark of the series to provide choices for the player that comes in all shades of gray. It's not that you see that this is the good guy choice and this is a badass guy choice. There's always some kind of a trade-off that you have to deal with, and it provides you with a very, very deep and immersive story-driven experience.
So it's really good if you play the one and the previous parts also to get more of Witcher 3.
Definitely, the Wild Hunt is a standalone game, so you don't need to be worried about being a newcomer to the series and not knowing all the dependencies between the characters. Everything will be explained to you. But of course, if you are a fan of the novels, and we are, grounding all of the characters and all of the monsters on the novels and on the universe that Andrzej Sapkowski created, you will get the additional layer of depth from this game.
Cool. So you have a release date set also.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So February 24th, 2015, across all next-gen platforms and the PCs, of course, we'll be releasing this fantastic game.